Here is your latest African news. Africa-wide, new Zimbabwean president in Pan-African Parliament. The Pan-African Parliament, PAP, the African Union's Consultative Assembly, has elected a new speaker. Zimbabwean Member of Parliament MP Fortune Charumbira has won a one-horse race to become the president of the Pan-African Parliament, succeeding Cameroon's Roger Nkodo Dang, delegates have said. The Assembly has been meeting since June 25th at its headquarters in Midrand, an industrial town halfway between Johannesburg and Pretoria. Charumbira was expected to win ahead of two other candidates from South Sudan and Malawi. The Zimbabwean is the first delegate from Southern Africa to be elected as its head after several presidents from West and East Africa. Created in 2004, the PAP is composed of more than 200 MPs representing some 50 AU members appointed by their respective parliaments. Mali. UN maintains peacekeepers in Mali as Russia and China abstain. The UN Security Council voted on June 27th to maintain the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali, while Russia and China abstained on the French-drafted resolution that extends the mandate of the mission until June 30th, 2023, with its current ceiling of 13,289 military personnel and 1,920 international police. Mali has been in turmoil since a 2012 uprising prompted mutinous soldiers to overthrow the president. The power vacuum that resulted ultimately led to an Islamic insurgency and a French-led war that ousted the jihadists from power in 2013. Mali's current ruling military government, which seized power in August 2020, has grown closer to Russia as Moscow has looked to build alliances and gain sway in Africa. Amid tensions with Mali's military rulers, France announced in February that its military forces would be out of the country by the end of July 2022. But France proposed continuing to provide aerial support to the UN peacekeepers who need the capabilities of attack helicopters. Mali strongly objected to a continued French air presence, however, and the French offer was dropped from the resolution. The resolution authorizes the UN mission to assist Malian authorities in promoting and protecting human rights. It also authorizes UN peacekeepers to carry out other priority tasks, including supporting implementation of a June 2015 peace agreement and the current political transition, supporting the restoration of state authority to central Mali, and stabilizing the region, protecting civilians, and creating safe environments for delivery of humanitarian aid. On June 13th, Mali's junta leaders signed a new law paving the way for elections and a return to constitutional rule in 2024. The law would allow Colonel Assimi Goïta, who is president of the transitional government, and other military members to be candidates. Libya. 20 people found dead in desert near border with Chad. 20 people have been found dead in the Libyan desert following a vehicle breakdown near the border with Chad and were presumed to have died of thirst, rescuers have said. The vehicle had come from neighboring Chad and reached some 120 kilometers, 75 miles, into Libyan territory before breaking down. The service published a video on Facebook showing decomposing bodies in the desert sand near a pickup truck. The sparsely populated region regularly sees summer temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 Fahrenheit. Libya was plunged into lawlessness following the 2011 uprising that toppled and killed then-President Muammar Gaddafi, and its southern borders with Chad, Niger, and Sudan have become notorious for people trafficking and smuggling. Thousands of people cross them every year in attempts to reach the Mediterranean coast and ultimately Europe, but many die en route, including in the harsh Sahara Desert. Kenya. Kenya weighs in on Melilla brutality against African migrants. Kenya has said the incident last week in Melilla at the border of Morocco and Spain, where dozens of African migrants attempting to cross into Europe were crushed to death, signals further the inequality in the treatment of refugees from the continent. At the UN Security Council, Kenya said the incident is the latest reminder that African refugees are still treated differently in Europe despite countries signing global refugee laws. On June 23rd, hundreds of migrants from Africa attempted to scale the border fence between Morocco and Melilla, the Spanish enclave in mainland Africa. Reports show that the emerging chaos after Moroccan guards fired tear gas at them led to a stampede and crash, killing at least 24 migrants. Rights groups in the area reported seeing 37 bodies with several dozens of migrants injured. The African Union Commission chairperson Musa Faki Mohammed condemned the incident and said the AU demanded an adequate investigation into the incident, which he labeled as degrading to African migrants. The incident has stained both Morocco's credentials as an African country, as it's their border guards who fired on the migrants, and Spain's record of treating migrants. The erected fence is 6 meters high and is meant to keep away illegal immigrants. In 2014, several migrants were killed after Spanish border guards fired tear gas on their boat. The flow of migrants from Africa has been a subject of international debate recently. 2 years ago, the UN Human Rights Council passed a resolution on the fundamental freedoms of Africans and people of African descent against brutality by law enforcement officers. Kenya said Moroccan guards violated that resolution. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow, share and like our video. It's the best way of supporting us. And remember, Africa is watching.